All right, so I got this kit in the mail just now. This is a rear hatch light for an Outback, Forester, or maybe the Impreza. Came to me really quick, local US. And basically we're going to replace this hatch light here with an LED. Screwdriver, pop it, boom. Okay, so the instructions just said there are 3 points. One near this handle, one over here, and another one over here. And it said just give it a rip. I think at least that's what it said. And I just pulled it off and it just all these little snap things popped out. Well, I broke one side, but this side you have to stop at this point and then unscrew this part. So you can see this is what it looks like all the way over here, and I broke this one here. So that's bad on me. Don't just pull and break. That's the wiring harness that we're looking for though. A lot of people doing wiper deletes, so I guess this is where you do the wiper delete. Okay, so I have all that rear paneling out from the trunk. It weighs around 3.5 pounds, let's just say. I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm just winging it. But I've pulled off the driver's side piece to get to this light. I assume this is the light that's going to power it. So the harness has some weird things, but you can see, I think this is the pump for the rear wiper. There's additional harnesses here that come down. So these are the heads that they've given me. They give me like positive and negative. I assume it's 12-volt tap, and then these harness things. So we're gonna figure it out. Oh, no. So that actually is not the pump for the rear windshield. That's the airbag. Here's an interesting hard point. This is the seatbelt tie. You can see that it would probably run right across the edge in the back here. Perfect place to put some bolt-in cage stiffening. All right, so I found that you splice it into the OE connector here with this little pigtail. But in here, there was a fuse, and the fuse, when I connected it all up, I was like, how come it's not working? This fuse is already blown. Another detractor from this kit is that it gave you uncoated wires that you need to plug into this plug without the plug. And you know, if you don't want to fire, I would suggest taping up the edges so that there's no possible way that the two plugs will touch each other. You know, I think this kit is supposed to be plug and play, but you know, it requires just a little bit of electrical work. So it's all hooked up in here. What they do is you have to run it all the way across here under your headliner and seal it up here. And I'm all the way over here now. They want you to pop both sides. This one's gonna come up through this little grommet and then out here, and then you're gonna attach it all the way to here. As the sun sets in Southern California, we were greeted by a little bit of light to help finish this project. The last part is this thing. This thing is annoying as secondly more annoying than this thing. There's a little clip back here. Is that the grommet rubber seal off of? But to put it back in, you need to kind of wrap it around this clip, and then you gotta force this clip in. This is the final thing that I need to do. This is really annoying. We have finished the install. I think it gives a nice ambiance to the back of the car. Granted, it's not actually that bright. You wouldn't want it too bright, but it is much better than the side light. So in combination, maybe if I have 2 lights together, it'll be nice. But it kind of adds a little bit of niceness. You know, I gotta fix this light, but it helps. Was it worth it? I think as a learning experience to figure out, you know, some of the entry-level wiring, yeah, I mean, that experience is worth it. Pulling off panels, just finding where the clips are. You know, after all is said and done, I actually forgot that, I don't know why they wouldn't install this automatically for you, but I think this is the clip that I needed to put on there. So it's kind of sketchy in there somewhere, but it shouldn't short out. Should have. Anyway, that's what you get for rushing the job. All right, so that's what the lamp looks like. It's a little tiny multi-unit LED. splices into the 12 volt over here, and combined you get a pretty good amount of light. So pretty good. The only thing I don't like is when you kind of stand in here, your shadow gets in the way, but if you stand on the side, it's pretty good. It almost looks like a support vehicle.